Good morning, World Wide Web. I thought I was way behind on Game of Thrones because I haven't watched it for quite a few months. So I got up early today and the boy was still sleeping. Started watching. I was actually only one episode away from, I guess it was the season finale. So started watching it. I only got halfway through. So this is the latest season finale. So spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, go watch it, then come watch this. I still have to watch the last half of it, but holy shit, that is insane. I definitely don't watch it when Logan's up, especially like this episode, seeing children stab a man to get to death. That was pretty fucked up. And then she blew up the cathedral with everybody in it, and then her son just walked off and killed himself, jumped out the window. That was insane. So, what's her name? Cersei. Oh, Cersei, she definitely is not going to roll over and take nothing from anybody. She pretty much just murdered her way back to the top. And, it's just absolutely insane. So, that show's crazy. I got to finish it, watch that last half. Probably tomorrow morning I'll get to it. But yeah, so settling into the new home. I got a week off right now in between jobs, so it's kind of weird. I'm not used to not working, but it's going to take this time to finish getting the house in order and just soak in the time that I have to spend with Logan. Yeah. Unpacking has revealed some beautiful hidden gems, which I've missed, like this book, Origins, 14 Billion Years of Cosmic Evolution. Donald Goldsmith, and of course, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Now, this book's amazing. It just, well, I've only read a quarter of it, which I'm probably going to reread because that was months ago, and it's a little bit foggy. I don't remember every little detail. But basically, it's talking about the origins of our universe and everything that we know about it, which I just have always found absolutely fascinating. So it's talking about the Big Bang. The theory is that everything we know of in the universe, time, space, matter, everything was compacted into a pinhead size of an atom, molecule, whatever. And it talks about that and how what temperatures it would have had to have reached at this mass in order to expand the temperatures, what happens there. It's talking about ions and protons and everything, positive and negative neutrons hitting each other and colliding. And it's just, the details it goes through is amazing. It's something I've never really learned fully about in school. So I just find it's really cool to get into. Now they do definitely kind of dumb it down a bit for the average reader like me to understand and get into. But it definitely inspires me to want to get into astrophysics. Maybe one day I'll get into it and I will go to school and I'll get a bachelor's and go from there. I'm not sure, but right now, I mean, it's about providing a safe, stable home for our son. So don't know if that's something I could balance on the side. It would be a lot to take on. But I think, reading things like this, it's a step in the right direction, to say the least. But my theory is, they say that everything in the universe was compressed into this pinhead, but what if you zoomed out from that? What if there are these beings and they're creating these pinhead universes and watching it expand and watching it grow and watching life develop? And what if it's all just like, not a project, but a work of art from another being? And what's inside, what's on the other side of that being? What do they do? And what do they go through? And what are the rules on that side of that plane of existence? I just think it's important to think beyond your everyday routine and what expansions lie behind. So that's a project I want to do on the side. I want to get to reading and investigating more about astrophysics, as well as writing about my own experiences with the spiritual realm. I was going to call it like ghosts of that I've seen, but Sean's grandma says they're not ghosts, they're spirits. So I gotta think of a catchier book title for my book. But basically it's about my ghost stories and experiences that I've seen. Funny enough, I unpacked this guy. It was my teddy bear growing up, and he saw what I saw. You're my only witness, Mr. Bear. It's funny that I unpacked him recently. Maybe just having him out will inspire me to bring back those feelings and the experiences that I've had with the ghosts from my childhood. So it should be interesting. So a couple projects, you know what? Life gets busy. You got to make time to do the things you want to do. Make time to allow yourself to be inspired. Make time to sit in a room by yourself while your son is next door entertaining himself in his room so that you can do the things you want to do. So that's what I'm doing now. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being part of my life and helping me on my journey. I'm gonna be some reading, gonna do some writing, gonna do some momming. Next week I'm gonna start working. So that's life, and it's good. Life is good. Hey son, by just saying life is good, and what do? You walk in with a gun. Say bye.
That's bye.
Love and light. Mwah.
Love and light.